Quote Retreat by Sandor. One quote, one reflection, one thought that could bring a moment of light and energy to your day. Join me as we take a look at today's quote. The quote is by Carl Sagan, born 1934, died 1996. It reads, "Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known." Let's take a moment together to explore the messages within this quote. The universe holds over 100 billion galaxies. But Carl Sagan once suggested something even more mind-blowing. That somewhere out there, something incredible is just waiting to be discovered. Let's explore how this simple idea has powered some of humanity's greatest breakthroughs.
That's such a fascinating way to frame it, especially considering how Sagan himself embodied this philosophy throughout his career at NASA and Cornell University.
You know what really strikes me about this quote? It's not just about space exploration. It's this perfect blend of mystery and optimism that can apply to any field of discovery. When you think about it, Sagan started as just a curious kid in Brooklyn, looking up at the stars from his apartment window.
That's interesting how you connect it to his origins. I've always wondered, what do you think drove him to become such an effective science communicator when most scientists of his era stayed in their academic bubbles?
Well, I think it comes down to how he viewed discovery itself. You know, he saw that the real universe, with its exploding stars, massive black holes, and billions of galaxies, was far more fascinating than any science fiction. He wanted everyone to feel that same sense of wonder he experienced.
The way you put that really highlights something crucial about his approach. Through Cosmos alone, he reached over 500 million viewers worldwide. That's the kind of impact he was looking for.
Exactly right. And here's something remarkable. During his work with NASA's Voyager missions, this quote literally came to life. The spacecraft discovered things we never expected. Active volcanoes on Io, the complex rings of Jupiter, the bizarre storms of Neptune. Each discovery proved that something incredible really was waiting to be known.
That reminds me of how he approached the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, always maintaining this beautiful balance between skepticism and wonder.
Speaking of that balance, you know what's fascinating? He would often say, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. But he never dismissed the possibility of amazing discoveries. It's like he understood that being skeptical and being open to wonder weren't contradictory.
The way you frame that really captures his unique approach to science communication. He made complex concepts accessible without ever dumbing them down.
And here's something else to consider. When Sagan talked about something incredible waiting to be known, he wasn't just talking about grand cosmic discoveries. He believed that moments of discovery could happen anywhere, to anyone who maintained their curiosity.
That's such an important point about the universality of his message. It's like he was giving permission for everyone to be part of the scientific journey.
You know what really amplifies the power of this quote? The timing of it. In the 1970s and 80s, when Sagan was most active, we were just beginning to understand things like climate change and other challenges. His message suggested that solutions were out there. We just had to keep looking.
The way you connect that to our current situation is really powerful. It's like his message becomes even more relevant as we face modern global challenges.
And here's something that often gets overlooked. Sagan's quote isn't just about passive waiting. It's about active searching, about maintaining the courage to keep looking even when discoveries seem impossible. He demonstrated this himself by pursuing questions that others thought were too challenging or controversial.
That's such a thoughtful observation about the active nature of discovery. It really changes how we might interpret his message.
Well, consider this. When Sagan passed away in 1996, he left behind more than just his scientific discoveries. He created this ripple effect of inspiration that's still influencing people today. Think about all the scientists and researchers who first got interested in their fields because of his work.
The way you describe that legacy really brings home the lasting impact of his philosophy. It's not just about what he discovered, but about how he inspired others to discover.
And as we wrap up, here's something powerful to consider. Every time someone looks up at the stars, or peers through a microscope, or questions conventional wisdom, they're living out Sagan's message. Somewhere, something incredible is still waiting to be known. We just have to keep our eyes and our minds open to finding it. With that, we conclude this exciting episode. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd appreciate a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Your support truly helps this channel grow. See you again tomorrow. Yours, Sandor.